Hey parents, want to find a great way to get your kids excited about cooking? Kids, they really do love to cook. Sometimes they need a little instruction, so why not introduce them to Charles the Chef? He's the unique character in a series of books written by Roosevelt Pitt and illustrated by Mshindo Kumba.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Yay! They have stopped by our studios this morning to join us and talk about this book. Very cool book.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very, very cool book. I have a 10-year-old daughter who loves to cook, and she's always looking for healthy things. You know, she is always saying, "Mom, is it healthy? Mom, is it healthy? Should we cook this? Should we cook that?" And I think she got it with her start with cookbooks and introduction to becoming a cook, which is what you're trying to do here, right?
Yes, well, exactly. One thing that Mshindo and I really wanted to create with this particular character is something that kids can relate to. Because with the issues with obesity and a lot of kids are not getting the nutrition they should, it's all about habits and habits that they grow with while they're young. And you know, we all know that kids normally start learning pretty much out of the womb until age 5. Right. After age 5, their habits are set. So what we're wanting to do is create a character that will help them develop good eating habits, and while they're early, so they can take it with them when they get older.
I love this because you go to an organic farm and you know, you tell the story of how you can get organic foods and why organic foods are so important.
Well, yes, because they're you get a sense that they have fewer chemicals, and these chemicals end up building up in the body and cause the body problems as you get older. But what's commendable in the relationship you have with your daughter is that that's a reflection on you. It's her sense of health, you know, and the book is designed to help the parents facilitate this close relationship and be a vehicle for the conversation of eating healthy.
Now, did you illustrate it?
Yes, I did.
And your use of colors is absolutely wonderful.
As you can see, I'm kind of naturally a colorful person.
Well, I like this because, you know, in choosing healthy foods, you look for foods with color.
This is very true. This is very true. And I love to cook. I prepare very healthy meals for my children. And one of the things I do as an artist, I actually design the plates for color.
Cool.
So when I present, I mean, we use things like nori, which is dry seaweed. We use a lot of red peppers, just make the plate colorful. And color, since I've been doing this art since I was a child, color has healing properties in it.
And you know, if it's colorful, it's appealing to children.
Of course, kids are going to gravitate to a character that reflects excitement, reflects the fun and the playful attitude that all children have. So Charles the Chef, as you can see, has a magical chef's hat. So we have the magic in there. And through the chef's hat magical properties, Charles is able to create these wonderful meals, but also travel to different lands. So as the series continues, we're going to take kids to Africa. We're going to take them to Russia, China, and show them how other cultures cook nutritious foods. So it's about an education, but also that little bit of fun element to keep the kids into it and to keep their keep their attention as well.
I was hoping you were going to continue this series because this is really a great book, and it will be a help to many, many, many parents to get their kids on the right track. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it. If you would like to get a copy of Charles the Chef and meet Roosevelt and Mshindo, yay, got it right. They have several book signings coming up. They'll be at Borders and Thruway Shopping Center in Winston-Salem tomorrow from 6 to 7. On Saturday, you can see them at Walden Books in Haynes Mall between 1 and 4. And then on the 23rd, they'll be at Walden Books at Four Seasons in Greensboro. Those hours also 1 to 4. We'll be right back.
Well, if you are looking for ways to get your child to eat healthier food, one way to do that is to make it fun. Today we have author Roosevelt Pitt Jr. and illustrator, and I'm going to say this right, Mshindo Kumba in the studio with us today to show off their new children's book that promotes organic fruits and vegetables, and it does it in a very fun way. They're both with us. Thank you so much for being here. And I got your name right?
Yes, you did.
I was a little nervous about it. I was a little nervous that I was going to get it wrong. Now, this is such a cool idea. Now, first, I'm gonna talk to you, Roosevelt. What was the reason? Why was this important to get this done?
Well, one thing that I found by having a relative who dealt with obesity as a child, I saw that it was something that was started when he was young, pretty much out of the womb, and it's basically about our habits and how we're taught to eat. And when I saw his stages of eating fast foods and continually in that pattern, he became overweight. And what happened was, with the obesity issues, it kind of went into his self-esteem problems, him not being able to be as active as he wanted to be. So that resulted in me thinking, well, why isn't there a character that can help children when they're younger to develop better eating habits? And Charles the Chef stemmed from that. Because, you know, there's a lot of characters like SpongeBob, Dora the Explorer, Mickey Mouse, and all those are great characters, but none of them really focuses on the eating aspect of eating healthy. And I always joke about it with Machinda, my partner here, is that it also dates us. But I remember watching Popeye.
Sure.
And the spinach.
Spinach.
And from this day, I eat spinach. So I know that cartoon characters can influence us in positive and negative ways. So Charles the Chef is that positive character to help children to think about why they should eat healthy and what food they should eat early. So when they're our age, hopefully they won't have those obesity issues.
It's really a brilliant idea because you do develop those eating habits so young in your life. Now, Machinda, you were actually the person that kind of helped make everything fun by illustrating this book, and it is beautiful. You can see on the cover here, it is beautifully illustrated. How did you come up with the visual ideas of what you wanted Charles the Chef to look like and to be?
Actually, Roosevelt, we've been working together for a long time, and when he describes something, I just put it into the mental computer. And Charles the Chef came out, and I got it on the first try.
Wow!
And what we would like Charles the Chef to be used as a sort of an interface between the parent and the child, you know, to keep the subject of healthy eating on the table. But it also allows, again, the relationship to grow closer between the parent and the child, because there's cooking, there's using the blender, there's shopping, you know, for the ingredients, which is what the first book is actually about, finding the ingredients. So the story walks the parent and the child through finding the ingredients for this healthy stew. And we think that out of the 5-book series, we'll take them across the world and introduce them to different foods that other people use that are very healthy.
What a fantastic idea to make it kind of multicultural. Now, how can folks get a copy of the book? Is this in bookstores? Do you get it online? How can they get a part of the series?
Well, the book is, of course, definitely online, Amazon.com, Borders.com. You can also go there as well as BarnesandNoble.com. In Charlotte, you can find it at Borders Stonecrest, Borders North Lake. And for those who want to come out and see us, we're going to be at Park Road Books doing a wonderful signing tomorrow from 11 a.m. to about 2 to 3. You can feel free to come out and join us. We're going to have a great time. We'll have book signings, and we may even do a little bit of dancing and singing. So come out and be a part of that.
Now tell me again where that is at the book signing.
This is Park Road Books.
Park Road Books.
Park Road Books here in Charlotte.
So head out and see these guys. They'll autograph a book and sing and dance, evidently. These guys are multi-talented.